Mr. Rab, the beat maker.
What's up, guys? Today I'm going to be making a beat on my MPC 1 Plus. I'm only going to use the MPC with the plugins that I have, and let's get cooking. So if you've never used the MPC, I want you to get a feel and just kind of see the workflow. I'll try not to talk so much so that way I could just start cooking. So a cool thing with MPC is you can set the key and it'll set the key for all of the different instruments and plugins that you want to use. So I do shift 16 levels, and then I can also choose chords, chromatic chords, progressions, things like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and find a progression and, find a baseline melody. It's a quick way to get a beat started. I like that. So I'll set the tempo by using the tap tempo button. I just bob my head and find that tempo. It sets it up here, 135. I like it. Use the quick link. Hold on, let me take this off. Let me take this off. So I can hear this kind of off. I can adjust it in the grid. All right, let's find another plugin. So I've yet to really use all the sounds in these plugins. A lot of these plugins I recently got. So it's a lot of discovering, all right? So if it takes me a while to find instruments and stuff, I'll probably edit that out. I like a little choir. That's a pretty decent baseline for a melody. So I'm going to get into the drums. So I'm about to start with the kick. Now, when I make my kick, I make it a little bit odd. When I make my kick, I don't pay attention to nothing else. I let my hand take the wheel, you know what I'm saying? And I just kind of like find that zone out so I could just feel it, you know what I'm saying? I mean, So the next instrument is a very defining moment because when it comes to that percussive sound that's keeping the tempo, I feel like there's like 3 or 4 different things that completely change the vibe to a song, right? You got your clap, you got your snare, you got your perk, and then the fourth thing, snap, right? It's all of it, it completely changes the vibe. It completely changes the vibe. So I always try to think like, all right, what kind of vibe am I going for when it comes down to this particular instrument? Because it's throughout the whole song, and you can switch it up. You know what I mean? Sometimes for me, I do like a stadium clap. I do that often, or I do a combo with a regular clap with a stadium clap, um, perk or a snap. You know what I mean? I really don't use a snare too much. You know what I'm saying? That's just me. You know what I mean? But to each his own. To each his own. I'm trying to find it. Boom, 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 boom. You know what I mean? I think that's it. All right. I had a few technical difficulties, but for the most part, that's really everything that I would kind of throw on this beat. So what I'm going to do is we're going to give it a final listen, and it's not done because I have to still arrange it and do everything, before posting it, add some tags, but let's just listen to it. You know what I mean? This is one of my first cookups that I'm posting on YouTube, so let's just listen. if you don't know, all of the beats that I make, I post on my other YouTube channel, which is JRap Beats, without the TV. This is the TV channel, and then the other one is like the radio channel. So here you can watch the videos. Over there you can listen to the music. And this one, I gotta call it something once I finish it. I'm going to call it Galactic. Okay. I'm a very space, you know, lover kind of guy, you know. So this one is going to be called Galactic. It'll be in the Beat Store soon. It'll be on the other channel soon. But this was just the cook up. This is the behind the scenes, right? Galactic. All right. Hope you guys enjoyed it. You know, this is just the MPC standalone cook up. If you got questions, you know, comment down below. Comment down below what you think of this beat. And until next time, much love and respect. Peace.